true to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no.
Oh, and here we go. We have the microphone with me. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. It's like dying, but don't mind it. Hold on. My share is like all the way down. I don't know why. I'd rather not. Oh my god. And then my phone is like dying as well. What is happening? I turned the live on 1 second and now it's like hell. I'm like trying to fix my share, but it's really not working out. Okay. Hello, how are we? Good? Yes? That's great. Great news. Great news for the world. I'm getting spammed. This is the worst typing ever. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Everything happened in 1 second. I wasn't prepared, clearly. Okay, but how are we? We're good? We need some more hype music, but we really don't have any, do we? We're lacking in the hype music department. Oh my god. What do we like? What do we like? What kind of music do we like? Everything is too hype. See, like, everything is so hype. See? We are shell. We are shell. Just Candyman. Oh my god, no. It's giving me trauma. We can put Catalan on. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with some child music today. Well, I hope you guys had a good day yesterday. Today, I'm thinking we're just gonna play some Minecraft, since I promised you guys that I would do that. I promised you that I would do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my promise. That loyalty, that's forever. Let's make sure everything is working out. A daily dose of a realm not loading. How beautiful, isn't it? Ayo. There we go. How pretty. Now, let's see how laggy it is. I think we're good. It's not even laggy here. Are the chickens gone? They might be. Yeah, they are. That's why it's not laggy. Thank you so much for the follow. Am I allowed to say that? Am I? You know what? Screw it. Thank you so much for the follow, OnlyFans. Thank you. Do you wanna be? Wait, do I have it on? I actually don't have it on, do I? We need to put those on. I just remembered. What am I doing? There we go. Now everything is on. Look at that. Thank you so much for the follow. I just remembered I didn't have those on. I always take them off or like remove them temporarily. What is it called? Hide them? Yeah. I hide them when I play Sims. Which I'm clearly not doing now, so okay. So I was thinking, we were supposed to expand on the wall, right? And I am still ignoring the issue with the fact that we still have another house to build. But I'm so lazy, I don't want to do it. I am complaining. That's simply what I'm doing. I am just ignoring my issues. So we're gonna continue ignoring my issues until it's too late. So firstly, we're gonna go and actually, you know what, we're gonna go to bed so we don't get the flying rats after us. I'm so over them. I'm so over the phantoms. Like, they gotta fuck off. They gotta just go, you know, move. Like, they are beyond anything that I feel like. Just, they are so, I have so many feelings and opinions, but I can't say it on Twitch. So much anger issues. It's not even like they're causing issues. They're just so annoying. They really are like a little brother or something. Just like, won't shut up. Won't leave anybody alone. Just move. Go away, you know? So I think we talked about this last time we were on the realm, but we have like, we're not finished with Emerald City, right? And we haven't done all the terraforming yet. There's still a lot more trees that needs to be placed. We have the farmhouse that needs to be built. The whole like harbor and that thing hasn't even been started, right? We talked about having something here. We talked about having a house at the end there. And I think we also mentioned that we talked about having like the sheeps and everything on this side. Thank you so much for the follow. I love to just read people's names because first we have OnlyFans and then we have respect for morning. Yep, absolutely. Sounds legit with the Twitch BRM. Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you for the follow nonetheless. Okay, so the plan was, at least we talked about it. It wasn't a plan. It was never a plan to have the animals be here? Because they're clearly in the way, and we all are done with hearing the sheeps just meh continuously. I'm kind of over it. I feel like you're over it as well. So we talked about having all the animals here, like give them a house or whatever. Do you want the name on the wall? I'll go and put your name on the wall. I'll run and do that. But yeah, we have a bunch of plans, and we've started a lot of projects, but I feel like the most known project that we started was the Emerald City that we still haven't finished, just because I'm ignoring the issue. It takes 4 hours to build one house. Okay, bear that in mind when I'm talking about this. That's why we haven't finished it, because there's one house left, and I'm so over it. We already built, what was it, 3 houses. I'm just like, I know how long it's gonna take, I know what I need, and I do not have enough energy to do this. I do not have enough energy. God damn. And down we go. We're running. We're running to the place where I place people's names on the sign. I'm gonna put both of your names, because I feel like that's fair. The other person didn't know that I did that, because I didn't put it on my screen yet. Oh, I'm gonna lose all my respects. I have no respect left for my world. We're gonna have to do some skill here. That's awful, but you know, you're gonna have to cry about it. Oh my god. Wait. That's correctly, right? Yeah. And we're ignoring it. Nothing happened, what? Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. No. Exactly. Nothing happened. What do you mean? This is a bit better, because this is a brand name. So, like, this is safer. That's safer. That's safer to write. I see everything. You see nothing. You see nothing. See, if I say that you see nothing, then that's how it is. That's just a rule. That's just a rule. You see nothing. I decided it, so now we're all blind. Oopsie. My bad. I should probably add into the list to clean my chests as well. While we're here, I'll take that bed. I'm thinking we're gonna build on the wall, right? So maybe we should actually bring some stuff for it. At least we can bring a bit of stone. A bit of stone, because that's like most of the stuff we need. Oh, are we gonna have to mine for this? What andesite? Okay. We're gonna have to mine for andesite. Oh goodness, I hated that. I remember when we did it. It was awful. I don't have a good memory of it. I do remember though that the wall is 10 blocks, I believe. It's supposed to be, at least. It's supposed to be 10 blocks. And it was like 12 when you put on the fence, I think. Yeah. We have... I'll show you guys that are new here. Hold on. The wall, right? I don't think you missed that one. But we have a wall all the way around my little... whatever this is, country, city. I don't know what the hell. We have a wall around the whole thing. That's the point of it. But we need more space for especially the animals, but also we want to build more, you know. And I was thinking of making like generators and shit like that, so we need space. And right now we don't have that, so we're gonna build it out. This is gonna be the big little, yeah, okay, the big opening. But we need to continue the wall, right? Do you want a cat? I have 2 cats IRL. You can borrow one. Do you want to borrow a cat? So we're gonna build all the way around. You see this? This is just what I marked out so far. It's pretty big actually. I marked that pretty far. We're gonna follow it so you can see where I'm thinking. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know how I'm gonna do, because I usually like to make it like a natural perimeter or whatever, but I don't think that's gonna work this time. So we're just gonna have to suck it up. I think. You build all this. Build all this in the sense of like the buildings that we were just at, then yes. I built all that. I didn't design it, but I built it. I'm thinking, how much water is there between here? Can't we just use this as like a natural perimeter? We could just like remove this to make the water a bit bigger. We could just like terraform it a bit. Because I really like when there's like a natural perimeter, you know, like when countries have like a mountain that separates them, you know? I like that. I think that's cool and it looks better. So we might be able to do that. We use the water here, we just like cut this off a bit so it's more water between. And have this be the natural perimeter so we don't have the wall there. Do you get it? I don't know if I had a reasoning for not doing that before. Maybe I had and I just don't care. We'll keep this for now though, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's pretty big. But the idea was that we were gonna build this little like small, almost like medieval-ish city outside of this wall that we're in right now. This place. And there we can have like, you know, like a house for the sheep and for the cows and everything. So that they can like get the hell out of my house. Because right now everybody is living in my house and it's a mess. I have these subtitles at the bottom right. You can see that, right? Well, when we go into my house, that thing, you could basically see that it covers the screen with how many animals there are that like are saying something and doing something at the same time. It's a mess. I'm just following this so you can see how big it is. I'm being kind to introduce you to the wall. Okay, so this is the idea that we're gonna like build that big wall that you saw before. We're gonna expand it. So just continue this around. That was the idea at least. Are we stuck? Are we stuck? No, we're not. Great. Right. It's really big. It's really big. I think it's even bigger than the first one actually. That's the wall, by the way. You can see it better now. The details. It's a bit more clear. We don't have the details on the inside. So you can't really see this. Looks pretty, doesn't it? It took so long. I gave up. First I built it like on my own, right? And then I gave up for like a really long time. And then I finally continued to do it again. I wasn't sure if I wanted to even have a wall, but I'm happy with it. People have been talking as well that they want a house for Kermit. Kermit is the frog that we recently got. We found a frog. And we named him Kermit. Yeah. It became a thing. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's okay. I didn't know what the name meant. Shad explained it to me, but then it was too late because they have gotten attached to the name. So now it's Kermit, okay? You just gotta deal with it. But people want a house for him. We have an issue though with the fact that I don't have a house. And I don't have an idea of a house for him. You can see it here. Look at the little subtitles that goes on when we go in here. There's so much going on. There's just too much going on. We need to move these animals, like for real. There's so much. How is the wall? I'm thinking the wall design. This is gonna take a while. Like, we're never gonna finish the entire wall this stream, obviously. But we want to do some building and like finish something. So what if we do some terraforming today? What do we think? To fix the place up a bit. We can do that on the other side as well. I think we even have some saplings to help along as well. We might be able to do that. I'm just looking at that place because that one looks like hell. We do need to fix that. We can do that. Because I feel like the wall we need to prepare a bit more. I don't think we have enough. I don't know, do we? I know we have a lot of dark wood, but yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough dark wood. Then we might actually go and get some dark wood as well, because we need saplings. We need saplings for dark wood. So then, like, what is it, like hit two stones in one? Is that what it's called? Okay. Oh, it's opening. Oh, got to close it. Crap. Okay, we'll close it later. I need sand. There we go. We might need some torches actually when I think about it. We might actually do lanterns, yes. Chains, probably. What more do we need? Glowberries might be good. We'll use the spyglass just in case. We need to see some. What is it that's so loud? Is it the polar bear? Yeah, it is. They're so loud. They're probably the only animal here that actually has a proper home. Except for the horses, I guess. I mean, they have this whole house. But still. Kermit! Hello! Hi! We really gotta get another frog. We really do. And we gotta name the frog to begin with. We haven't even named him Kermit yet. We haven't even gone that far. Do we need anything else? Now, let us think here. Do we need anything else? I know we usually need dirt, but we'll figure that one out along the way. I think we're fine for now. One thing though is, I think I'm gonna sleep. There. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. So basically what we're doing here with my realm is that it looked like shit before. It still kind of looked like shit, but it's a lot better. You should see it before. It's a lot better. So what we're doing is we're basically upgrading it and making it better. That's what we're doing. So you're on my little ride here to improve my realm, more or less. There we go. Because when I get lazy and when I am poor, things turn out to be very ugly. And though I'm not like a hard builder, I'm like, it could be worse, you know, like it is decent to look at. It's not like you're dying to look at it, but it isn't that great either. So this way, everybody kind of learns how to build, because we're like following tutorials and shit. We were supposed to build that darn ship. Wait, are we supposed to do... Did we hit the goal? Hold on. No, almost. We've almost hit the follower goal. Almost again. I gotta make sure to plan in the stream, otherwise I'll just forget it. I'll just forget to do it if I don't put it in like some calendar or something. We're trying to make this look pretty, but it's not working out. God damn it. But I don't even remember what happened here, honestly. It must have been like a creep or something, I bet you. It must have been. See, I don't like how the torches are all around the place, but I don't know how we're supposed to lit it up otherwise. Before, I used to put like lamps in the sand, but that's gonna be so expensive. It must be a creeper. Yeah, I think so. It was probably like, you know, I have bad luck here, so it's a very big chance that I got hit by a creeper, ran back and got hit by a creeper again. It's very likely. It's very likely that that happened. My luck isn't on my side ever, so probably what happened, honestly. And it might have just been like me, just needing sand as well. Just, you know, stealing some sand. Could have been that. It could have been literally anything. I'm gonna steal a bit. I'm gonna steal a bit of my light. There we go. Thank you, thank you. We need more of those. Those are fine for now, though. It keeps the atmosphere nice. This is all the bee stuff. We really gotta get that bee home built. Because honestly, they're just laying there in a chest. I feel kind of bad for them, honestly. Right, I was gonna think... whatever. Lamp. That was what I was gonna say. Lamp. Do we have a lamp? I'm talking about the glowstone, by the way. I didn't even tell you that. The glowstone. I don't think I have any. I don't really want to go back there though. I'm so over the nether. I always die. We all know this. I always die in the nether. It's nothing fun. Ugh. We're gonna have to go back. Fine. We need silk touch. How many? Okay, what blocks do we need that we have a lot of? No, we can't use that. Wait, that's not safe. We can't use that. That's not safe to build with. Not when we have gas running around the whole place. We'll take that. Okay. We gotta go and get some potions. Look at that. Now you can see my little hidden way. I have a lot of these. I do that a lot in my buildings. I think it's fun. It's a natural thing to have like these. I don't even know what to say. It's just like... Hobbit holes. How do you make slow falling? That's easy, right? Isn't it with like a phantom membrane? Because then I'll definitely use that if I fall. It's with a phantom membrane, isn't it? Chat, help me. I don't know potions. I really do not. Because I don't want to use it if it's like I can't get it back. I'm gonna have to Google it. I might have to Google it. Yeah. Now you're gonna hear me write aggressively. Wait. Yes, I can absolutely spell. Wait. Slow falling, right? Phantom membrane. Okay, we're fine then. We're fine then. We can use it. We can use it. Cool. That one is sheep, so we don't need to worry about that. Wait, which way is Nether Portal? It's to Emerald City, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Maybe we can take the train. It's so loud though. We won't take the train. I was just thinking, like, it's so loud. Never mind. Let's just run. Let's just run. Also, if you see boats around with animals in it, that's my way of like putting on like, oh, what is it called? Like traps for them. Just the non-harming kind. There's so many animals all the way around here, so I'm putting out boats to capture them. So that they'll stop being in the way, so I'll put them back like in a home later, right? Since we're building like a home for every animal. This is my nether portal. like hell. Literally. Right, you were here. Hi. Why are you still here? Okay. Let's try and survive this, yeah? I wonder who did that. I wonder. No. Oh goodness, sorry. Where do we get the glowstone? I know where all the lava things are, and I'd rather not go over this lava. You know? I'd appreciate not having to do that. Did I do that before? Hold on. I put some, you know, when I was going to get some blocks, right? For the people that don't know, I chose to not use netherrack. It's netherrack, right? Yeah, whatever. Because it gets easily blasted, broken by the gas star in the nether. So I'm using deep slate, which takes a lot more. I always used to do that before, but I did it with a cobblestone. That is not at all risky. Oh, goodness. I'm just like... Yeah. This is awful because like the sun is behind me in my room. So I can't really see anything right now that's going on my screen. You're gonna have to help me to be alert on whether or not there's a gas around here or not. Because, oh my god. I die so easily. Like, I just die continuously. Hi, Luke. What's up? We're trying to not die. That's usually what my games are like. Try not to die, to be real. I'm gonna be honest. Why is my... Wait. Okay, there we go. What are you playing on? I'm playing on my Realm. We gotta get some glowstone to put on some lights in the sand. But I was dying in the nether, so I am like stressed, as always. Okay, we're close friends here. No, we're not. You're in my chat. What do you mean close friends? That's not how it works. And that was... yes. I mean, it wouldn't really matter, but like, I appreciate, like... Holy fuck. How offensive. For being your best viewer. Didn't we already go through this? So that's like a actual title you're gonna have to fight for. Where is it? Oh my god, I hate them with my whole heart. There you go. I always die here. I'm like on an anxiety level 10. I always die here. But I'm the best, it's official. Yeah, okay. Whatever you have to tell yourself to fall asleep at night, you do that. Y'all are supposed to help me to survive, not distract me. I'm going to die, and if I die, I'm blaming you guys. I'm blaming you guys. And I've got a sign on the wall for following. I don't know, did you follow when we played Minecraft? You might have. I'm sorry. Or maybe I added you later. I might have added you later, actually. Oh, what did I do? Did I do something to you? Oh my goodness. My bad. Oh, did I? Did I hit one of them? God damn it. Always me, isn't it? Oh my god. So, what do we do now? Yeah, I don't like it close and put on We're just gonna have to be dirty on me. My bad. I don't have patience for this. Oh goodness. Okay, stay focused. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? If you left me in the ramp, I would be crying for you as well. It would make farms. Well, the thing is that I like the gameplay that Minecraft has. I don't really want farms like that. Not now, at least. Is your Discord server done yet? No, bro. I promised you guys to fix it yesterday. It doesn't go that fast. Jesus Christ. I haven't even texted my friend yet. Oh my god. Calm down. Everybody wants me dead now. I just wanted some fucking glowstone. Why is my life like this? I just wanted some darn glowstone. Like seriously, what the hell? Okay, I'll make a Disco server for you in exchange for Realm access. I already told you that I have someone that will do it. Like, I don't understand why they are mad. Are they mad that I'm stealing the glowstone? I suppose that kind of makes sense. Not really, but like it could make sense. Oh, how am I supposed to get back? We're gonna have to fight, like for real fight to get back. How are we supposed to do this? There's only one way down. Oh my god, there are a bunch of them down there. Uh-oh. This is gonna be chaotic. I already have one for you. I already have a ground to a Discord myself. I just haven't really done it. I still have one. I just gotta like fix it properly. You know? We're just gonna have to run really fast though, okay? Okay? Everybody ready? Okay. Oh my god, I can't do this. Bear in mind that like I am awful when it comes to killing anything in this game. That is why I am anxious right now. Okay, I can deal with 2. So all of those get here, yeah. I mean, we could just kill them off. I have a lot of arrows, right? Yeah. Looks like we're just gonna have to kill. Anything to just not have that many go after me, honestly. I don't know why they're mad. I mean, not because I want to go to bed, totally not because you're a meanie. It's okay because I'm tired. We'll go to bed then. Take care of yourself. Oh my god. Go away. Move. Oh my god, the lag. Why can't I hit? I'm usually good with a bow. Oh god damn it. I'm so screwed. I'm trying to like be quiet and focus. Like you genuinely don't understand. I am going to die if I don't focus. I don't really have any other choice but to like kill them off. I can deal with a few, but when it's too many, like I can't get everybody at once, right? Oh god, I kind of ate chicken in front of me. This one's a big one. I'm not planning on staying to find out. I don't never want to go back there again. Actually, I'm feeling kind of fine not doing that. I'm gonna be real. Nope, I'm kind of good without that. Christ. How am I supposed to deal with this? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use the glowstone and like put glass over it in the sand. You know, to not have to use torches. Because we don't have any trees in the sand. Also, I want to like make the line a bit prettier, but I don't really know how to do that. Mostly because I don't have any any dirt. And I feel like that's what I need. I don't think there's any there. Let's go and look here. There we go. Some golden nuggets. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. Do we have any glass? We do have glass. Never mind then. Okay. You know what? We always fail with glass. Just we always fail with it, doesn't? Don't we? It's always like you place it wrong. Okay. We got glass. I think we need more dirt, but I don't really know where to get more dirt. Where did I even place the dirt? Here? Yeah. Cool. That was easy enough. I thought I'd lost it, but I was like, no. Oh. There it is, so never mind. Where am I supposed to get the dirt then? I'm thinking like a place where I don't need it. Like the most logical would be like the water, right? Like I don't need the dirt in the water. Or do I? I don't want to break this one though. There. Hello, pig. What's up? We're shading a bit here. Going up this. I could have just taken the other one. I don't know why I took this. Just in. There was no reason to. I was. We have a lot of dirt in the water, right? Should we use that? Or just like go to a place and cut out some dirt? I feel like we should have dirt somewhere else. It doesn't feel right that this is the only dirt we have. Because I don't remember using a lot of dirt. I'm gonna be real. I think we should go and look at the farm. The farm has a lot of chests under it. So we'll go look at those. And then if there's nothing in there, we'll go look in the storage room. And if there's nothing in there, then we'll go and get some more dirt. Okay? Because I have a feeling like we didn't cut out all of this for no dirt. It doesn't make sense. See? Dirt. There's a lot of wood here. Like a lot of wood. Oh. Really? That's like the only thing we have? What? That makes no sense. Really? Do we have any dirt? I think we might have used all of them up. That's 3, we need more. Yeah, I think we used all of them up. I know that we had a lot, but I don't remember if we actually like placed them or not, but we clearly did. Okay. We have a little bit of dirt. I think that might be fine. For now that's fine. I swear we should have more dirt somewhere. My armrest is so weird. It's like completely like, you know, torn or whatever. It has like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, it's leather, by the way, and it's like ripped. But like if you press like as far down as possible, you find this like metal, almost like, I don't know, something metal-ish that like sticks in your arm when you lay your hand there or arm there. It's so odd. So incredibly odd. Weird ass. I'm thinking that we're gonna just like maybe put the dirt a little bit further down. Is my thought. And we have it so that like one layer is dirt and then the other one is then sand. Not just the like, you know, it goes down and it goes up a little. I think that even though it doesn't look like really natural, I think it might still look better. Because right now it's a bit of a mess. Great. Great. How pretty. Karen's gonna do some work today. I'm getting some more sand now, so that's good. I hate when it's like that. Maybe it's better to just like, okay, hold on, do it like that. Ah, right, because we have that. Right. Then I'm gonna have to do it like that. I'm just gonna have to be mindful of it. To like place it on the sand and not on the dirt. Okay. Goodness, this is harder than I thought. Nah, man, this is so confusing to me. Can't do this. This is so confusing. Holy shit. I'm just gonna have to do it like this. It's just like, I'm just using it to use it at that point. I'm not even using it for efficiency. This is definitely not efficient. That's for sure. There we go. Maybe I'll just move that. Also, I finished watching Stranger Things season 4 yesterday. Like I knew. Okay, by the way, spoiler for everybody. Spoiler. I knew that Eddie was gonna die before, because I'd seen that as a spoiler. It doesn't really matter because I'm not like incredibly invested into like this show, so like I didn't really care that I got a spoiler. However, I still knew that he was gonna die, but oh my god, did I cry. It wasn't like I had a mental breakdown, but like it definitely hurt. It hurt, you know. Damn. It was such an epic ending too, because it was the whole, you know, like he didn't run away and everything. I think it was such a cool move for them to do it like that, you know. For him to, because I the only thing that I wished, since I didn't know anything about his character when I saw the spoiler, but when I got to know that he was like a really nice guy, I was like, okay, I'm fine with it as long as he gets like a good death, you know, like a badass death. And he did. They did make his death badass, you know. I just think that it was really sad, but it was kind of good, because he got to be the hero that he kind of wanted, you know, and he didn't run away this time. He faced the fears, so to say. It's kind of badass, you know? Kind of badass. Move. I don't have empathy. Move. Goodness. Maybe here we can play something. I was thinking like, you know, like just like a step down or something. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Something. Anything. Anything. Really anything. See, like that. It doesn't look too bad, does it? I used to do that. I don't think it looks too bad. It looks like those lights that are in like the ground. Do you know those? We have a lot of those here in Sweden. Especially like around trees or something, like in a park. We have a lot of those. They're like in the ground or whatever. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm just gonna have to hope that the glowstone is enough. There we go. Do that for now. We need more dirt though, however. We do need some more dirt. What are we gonna do? Some dirt here. Right, we have the chest at the harbor as well. We'll go check those out. There might be some dirt there actually. Why is she putting on the TV so loud? Hello, mother. What are you doing? Okay. I'm not gonna have to go up and tell her. That's kind of ridiculous. I am the kid. It feels weird to tell my mother to do something. Not that I don't actually fight back like 90% of the time, but still. Point still stands. It's weird. It's still weird nonetheless. Like these ones are a bit weird, aren't they? To do it like that. But does that look ugly? I think it looks fine. I don't think it looks good, but I don't think it looks awful. You know? I think it could be worse. You get me? Right, we have this little part as well. It's a bit weird when it's like this, you know, the dirt and everything. I want to kind of just like decide on one. Would it be better than to like make that part just like, I'm gonna show you. Oh, water, I hate it. This part, just this part, not that part, but this part here. Just like here. I'm thinking like it can go down like that. This part be dirt. And then this part here be sand. I think that would make it better. What do you think? I think it would. I'm breaking it. We need more dirt anyways. It's so annoying when they have those path things with the shovel. It annoys me to death. Just stop. Stop. Okay. Also, I made a rule, by the way. I haven't put that into my schedule yet. I was going to, but I don't know why. I think I forgot. I don't know why I didn't do it. I believe I forgot, but whatever. I was gonna put it into my schedule. But I'm gonna do so that like every stream that I do is going to be 3 hours. Unless it's like an what is it called? Like an unofficial stream. So basically like if I stream on a day where I haven't decided, like I'm 100% going to stream, or if it's like a special occasion, then I'm going to stream for 3 hours. Because like I can't sit here and stream the entire day. Like I actually have stuff to do. Like, you know, I gotta eat and do like anything else, basically. Like it doesn't work. So 3 hours is like a good amount to stream for one, and then like it depends, right? Like if we're doing something that we gotta finish, then it might go over. And like sometimes there's special occasions, but like overall, like if we don't really have anything special, then it's going to be a 3-hour long stream. I'm going to change that into my schedule as well. Because on Twitch you can put like the amount or like how long you're going to stream, what day and how long. So I'm gonna put that into the schedule. That is gonna be like 3 hours every Saturday and Sunday. And then wait, we gotta check this. Pray to God that I don't die. What date is 28th? It's a Thursday. Okay, the 28th I will be streaming, and it's a Thursday. Okay. I will be streaming that day because that is when Sims 4 high school years drop, and we are going to get my kid to the high school. I bought the pack, okay? It's probably the only pack that like I genuinely like 100% really wanted. Other than like the basics, you know, like university and what's the seasons. Those I never regretted. Never. Nope. Like they're so good. I like family gameplay. That like that's my thing. For the people that watched my latest like Sim streams knows that. Like that I like to just like, you know, have a family, play with a family, do fun stuff. That's my type of gameplay in Sims. So it makes sense, doesn't it? That like I really wanted this like teenage based lifestyle thing. It makes sense that that's something I really wanted. So I got it like pretty quickly. It's pretty expensive, so I had to like consider, because I am now like a person that don't have an income. So I had to like actually like analyze for myself, is it really worth it? Like, is it really worth it? And I'm like, yes, this is something that like is amazing. It's the same, like the only other thing that I think I wouldn't even hesitate at all to buy, if you could buy it obviously, is an update to babies in Sims. Because I swear to God, they are just like objects right now, and I would probably do anything for them to like be actual babies, so you can like carry them around, maybe put them in a stroller. Can my dog shut up? He's talking to himself again. He's a psycho. Goodness. Just like, I would do anything for just babies to have an update. I don't even think they need any other pack in their life. Like, they can just stop Sims 4 there. Just like, update the babies. But I understand that like, they might even be working on that right now, and that might take time. Because like, let's be real, the babies have a completely other type of just like, what is it called? Like, you know how we say like Minecraft physics, right? And stuff like that. It's kind of the same with the Sims. Like, they're gonna have to change the babies a lot in order for them to like be able to be picked up like that. And like, it's not just about like doing the actual animations. It's about the whole like function of the babies. Like, they're going to have to be their individual selves, and it's gonna be difficult to make that just like out of nowhere, I guess you could say. It's going to like have to be an effort, you know, a proper effort. So I don't even know, they might even be working on it, but like that is something that like I very much want. I feel like I'm fine really with Sims gameplay overall. Otherwise, there's probably gonna be other things that like is really interesting as well. That's gonna help the game even more. But especially the babies, because I feel like that's so long overdone. Like I really want that, you know, and like be able to put them on those, you know, those baby mat things that like you put babies on and they can like play around with the toys there that's like hanging from above them, you know, stuff like that. I just realized I haven't seen a baby in like so long. Wait, I just realized that. Oh my goodness, that's been a while. I'm the oldest of all my cousins, so like I've seen like a million babies, it feels like. I have, oh god, wait, how many cousins do I have? Hold on, we're gonna do some math here. I have 9 cousins. Yeah, 9 cousins. I have to think there for a second. I'm the oldest of all of them. So like I've kind of like grown up with kids, so to say, like babies. Maybe that's why I really want like a really baby thing. I can make my cousin. Should I make my cousin in Sims? I'm gonna bully him so hard. I'm like, this is how annoying you were. He was really annoying though as a baby, let's be real. Like he was such rats. The most annoying ass ever. He really was like the definition of it. You know those like annoying kids. Like if I said I liked something, then suddenly he liked that too. He was so annoying. Oh my goodness. I remember I said that I liked red one time when my mom asked us. We went to like the store or something, and like on the way we like had ice cream. She asked what our favorite color was, and I said I knew that he was gonna say the same as me. So I told him like, you can't say the same as me. And then I said red, and he was like, oh yeah, I like red too. I swear to God. He was like, it's really true. I really do like red. I'm like, yeah, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. He was that kid. He really was. He was like the definition of those annoying asses that like you just couldn't handle. They were too much. So like I've grown up with kids, cause since I'm the oldest, right? So like the oldest of my cousins are just like 4 years younger than me. So like when I was 4, he was a baby. So like ever since then, there's always been like a baby around. Cause then like he had his sister, and then he had another sister. Then we got another cousin from like another family, and they got a kid. Then like 2 others, like her kids, like we're so child. Now when I'm older, I'm a lot more awkward though. I'm a lot more awkward with kids. I was a lot better when I was younger. But I think it has to do with like being used to it as well. Like at this point, I have such a big age difference between the cousins I get now that like it's near impossible for me to like actually like have a casual bond with them. Like when I am really close with like one of my cousins, one of my like it doesn't make sense to say male cousins. You know, like I have a really close bond with him. But he was also, like I said, like I was 4 when he was born. You know? Like I was 4. It makes sense that like I have a closer bond with him. Cause like I don't really remember anything beyond that. Do I? You know, like what do I actually remember before 4? Like nothing much. You know, it wasn't anything spectacular. It really wasn't. It's weird, it's weird. I've grown up with kids. Maybe that's why I like kids. I have so many friends that hate kids. Like, it's a really common thing these days for people to just hate kids. It is a bit weird though, I gotta admit. Like, it's not weird necessarily that you don't like kids, I don't want kids. But it's odd the way people talk about kids. They really do talk about them like they're devils. In reality, they're just like empty humans, in a sense. You know, like they're just like an empty canvas. They're the most innocent things ever. Of course they're gonna be idiots, because they don't understand they are idiots. You know, like they don't have that logic. I think it's a bit weird when people are like blaming them and treating them like they are adults and they know that they are this and that. Like a lot of kids don't. Like they really don't. They don't get it. They really don't get it. Genuinely, they just don't get it. They don't get they're being annoying. They don't get the whole boundary thing going on. It's a bit, I wouldn't say it's a red flag, but it really is like, it is a bit pink, you know? It is a bit pink. You know, maybe like keep an extra eye out. I think it's the way people talk about kids. Maybe not necessarily like if they like kids or not, but how they talk about them, you know? If it's just like, I don't like kids, they're just not my thing, I can't really like, you know, bond or whatever, then like that's fine, right? That's cool. I think it's the way people talk about kids, you know? Like how their attitude is towards them. It's just very like, kids are so innocent. Like I can just think from experience, like thinking back at like my old self as a child, like I was an idiot. But also like I was also like really darn innocent in the sense like that a lot of things that I did that was like clearly wrong, that like isn't okay. A lot of those things I simply just did because of stuff like I wanted a friend or like I wanted them to talk to me, like stuff like that. You know, like even though what I did wasn't necessarily like the most angel thing in the world, it was like, it was with an innocent approach. You know, I didn't have a bad intent. I don't know. Kids, they're complicated. They're really complicated. They really shouldn't. Like, technically they aren't. But because adults are complicated, kids become complicated. Because they can't understand something so simple. It really is just like, yes, no, yes, no. That really is what kids are. There's nothing more. Nothing more about it. But it feels like it's so much more complicated than it actually is, doesn't it? It feels a lot more. Like there's more hidden things in the world. Something. It's complicated. Hello? I felt there was a berry behind my back. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I noticed that I've been talking way too much when my throat hurts. I remember when I first did streaming for like a really long time, it wasn't even a long time, but it was just a couple of hours, my throat hurt so bad afterwards. Because I'm not native in English, right? I speak Swedish. So, like, you have to... I don't know how many people know how to speak other languages here, but when you speak another language, usually you have to, like, change the way your mouth moves. Not just, like, technically, you know, like, in forms of... I don't know how to explain it. Not just, like... I have to move my mouth differently, obviously, but it's like you have to change the way your throat moves. Even. You have to even change that. Oh, I thought it was like a phantom. You have to change that because you have to like make other sounds. Like, especially when it's English, like Swedish and English, they're not too far, but like far enough where like I have to change the way I place my throat to make the sounds that is needed to say the English words. I just can't really have a throat move. Yeah, we're talking about my throat hurting. Basically, like, I have to move my mouth differently and like how my throat works when I speak in English. So I remember the first stream, my throat hurt so bad afterwards. Like it was bad. I couldn't sing. That was during the time where I was still in school, right? Like I couldn't sing. Cause it was like, it was really bad. It really was like I'd been talking for 10 hours. It took some time to be used to, but I can feel it now. Like my throat is tired. Then again, also just woke up, so it makes sense that my throat is tired. Sus, I don't start it. Don't start it. Don't even. We have enough of this. We have enough. Oh, okay, great. Absolutely not at all that I needed the dirt. Okay. My poor little throat is hurting. Watch me just randomly start speaking Swedish because my throat is hurting. I should do a Swedish stream sometime. Watch how like all the people that usually come to my stream just sit there in confusion. That would be kind of fun. I would enjoy that. That would be fun to watch. Just people being distressed because they can't understand me. They will never know what I think. They will never know. We need more dirt. We don't have any more dirt though. Do we? Can I move? Thank you. I guess we can take some back here. How far are we gonna go with the sand over here? Oh my goodness. How far? I'm gonna be real. I think I'm gonna cut these trees down because they're like in the way. I'll just place them once. Not that big. They're in the way. They're really just in the way. Just move. Maybe I should like end here. Like maybe this part. I'll change that to sand and then it should be like done. I think. I haven't even eaten anything yet. Oh my god. I felt so nauseous when I woke up. That's why I was late to the stream, by the way. I felt really ill. But it's because I haven't been eating well. But then I've gone on like a really bad sleeping pattern. I don't know why, but I keep falling asleep at 3 AM. Like, I'm not tired at all before. Only at like 3 AM can I like properly get tired. It's weird. But I think it has something to do a little bit with like my my animals as well. What is oh? Gotta pick these up. Because my dog needs to like have medicine at a certain time, and then he has to what's it called? He has hold on. He has his medicine at 9 PM. But then I have to go and like you have to walk him 1 hour and a half after his medicine. Which makes it at 10:30 PM. And that's already late, right? So then I would like kind of want to do my own thing, right? Just like, I don't know, read or something. But at that time, like, it's already like really late. You know? So it's just I go to bed really, really late. But I have to wake up at 9 AM to get ready for stream, but I'm not ready. I'm dead tired and I feel ill. I gotta stop eating healthy. Not stop eating unhealthy necessarily, but like stop eating as unhealthy. You know, I need to minimize it. I can still eat cookies and shit, just like maybe not as much as before. You know, prioritize my health a bit. Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Glass. Seems to be working out still, this little idea of mine. It is nice. Light lit up? I don't know what the hell. Fuck English, okay? Processing. Ugh. It's the same energy when I found out that like you're supposed to say salmon and not salmon. Where the fuck did the L come from then? I don't understand. It just makes no sense. Why even have the L then? Remove it. I learned about it that like it's because like back in the days it was like salmon, but then like you know like communication changes, right? But then like change it. Change the spelling then. Don't just say that like especially with an L, but like we don't really say the L anymore, so it's not there. Like what? Just bro. I'm telling you. Weird. It's really weird. You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. English, man. I'm over it. I'm over it. Studied it for way too long. I regret it. I actually got good grades in English. Surprisingly enough, I actually did. I really didn't think I would. Like genuine. It's not like I thought I was bad, but like I had struggles with it. It wasn't an easy course. It really wasn't. Like it had its challenges, especially since I had a difficulty with formal English. I'm a very casual speaking person, just in Swedish as well. Like it goes beyond just languages. So like it was so unnatural to me to write and speak in formal English. Like it was so unnatural. But I seem to have figured it out. I like this last assignment that I did. The very last assignment, I wrote it like in my bed. The very last day we could turn something in, I was dead tired, I was over it, you know, like at that point I was just ready to never go back to school again. I was so tired, it was so much work. Because I had been like sick from like mental health stuff and all that shit for like a while. So I was like behind on a lot of stuff. Which means that I had a lot to like turn in when I got back. And it was like closing in with the semester and everything. So it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. I think I turned in like 3 assignments every day for like 3-4 days. You know, like it was continuously. I just woke up, ate something, was a little bit on my phone, and then just wrote. And just like paused for an hour, wrote again, paused for an hour, wrote again, you know. It didn't stop. It did not stop. It just continued all the time. Look at that. That's a bit better. That's a bit better, don't you think? And we're gonna have to do something about this. It looks better now though. It is a bit cleaner, see? It looks a bit better. It's just back here we gotta fix it. I want this to be grass as well. That part. I might actually be able to do that now when I thought about it. We have dirt. We have dirt, so we can do it. Can do it. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, and up we go, and up we go. I think we did that done. I gotta drop off some stuff. There's a lot of things in my inventory. A lot of things are happening in my inventory. There we go. I just keep thinking about the book I'm reading. I don't even know what it's called. I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. But it is like a little story-ish that I'm reading, and it's interesting, and I want to continue reading it. It's like in my head. It's stuck in my head. I can't move on. I like how it's still the baby music in the background. Love to hear it. There we go. Now wait, you can actually go and do some just casual stuff and collect some wood actually. Because I know that we are lacking in some type of wood. Definitely not dark wood though. We're cool with that. Maybe we can move it. We can go and get the dark wood. I know that there's a lot of things in the farming chest. We can go and get the dark wood and put it in here. Where it's supposed to be. We can go and do that. We're gonna take the elevator. Going to take the mushroom elevator. There we go. I know that we don't have like barely any mangrove, and we don't have a lot of jungle. Those are usually the difficult ones. We don't have a lot of saplings for the jungle ones, so that's mostly like the struggle these days. I'll just jump, like I'm too annoyed to not. Ow. That's exactly why I leave feather falling, because I just jump everywhere. Continuously just jump. I don't even walk. I have beautiful paths. I really should just juice it like I don't. I'll probably take all the wood in here, I'd say. Because that way we can guess like how much we have. Oh, we're gonna have to go back again. Yeah, we are. Whatever. It's not that far, so it's fine. It's fine. We can go back and return. We can do some transporting. It's not that far, really. If we go this way, then it shouldn't be too bothersome. I don't know if this is fast or not. I think it's pretty equal. This might be a bit slower. I think this path is like maybe a few seconds slower. Because the other one, like I jump a lot, like between and like on trees and everything. So like it's a bit smoother. I don't really follow the path when I take the other route. Okay, so oak is fine. Darkwood is definitely fine. Do that. We should probably build something with our darkwood. That's a good thing that we're gonna build out the wall, because we're gonna need this. We're gonna need that. It's a lot though. We don't really need birch, but we might do a little bit. Spruce we need. Yeah, acacia. Right. I only have a lot of dark wood just because I am trying to get saplings. I'm collecting saplings. That's the only reason why. Let's see. Oh my god. Run! I refuse! No more chickens! We have enough! We have so many. They're all just running around in the woods. It's enough. It's chaotic. I just can't have a quiet moment without chickens. Jesus Christ. Okay. Boink. There we go. stop. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Can we get more stuff? It's not a lot of wood here, I gotta say, like, surprisingly it's not a lot. I really thought it would have been a lot more. I'll be real. Considering it is like a wood farm down here. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. That's fine. We'll go and drop this off. And then we'll go and get some more trees. Some more trees. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. Bim, bim, bim. Do, 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 do. The little child music in the background is keeping me company. See, this is the path that I usually take. I think it's a bit faster because I don't have enough, like, I don't have as much hinder, so nothing really stops me from like running fast or whatever. Okay, so oak is also fine. I feel like birch is kind of fine too, though. Maybe. Spruce, I can understand that we need a lot of. Mangrove, spruce, jungle, and acacia. Okay. Mangrove, spruce, jungle, acacia. We'll go and get some food while we're here. Hello, so people start from being late. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's okay. It's alright. You have probably other things to do, and that is okay. You're eating the chicken in front of a chicken. That's cursed. Actually, my apologies. Okay. It's turning into night, isn't it? Yeah, good. Oh, we have more work. Oh, there's some spruce. We're gonna need those though. So it doesn't really matter. We won't count them. We won't count those. Run! Run and fall asleep! There we go. We're running. We are running. Whee! Let's get some wood. So basically everything except like birch, oak, and darkwood is what we need. Especially jungle and acacia. Spruce too is like really important. Considering that we really need it. We really need spruce. Should have gotten more bone meal though. Should we go and get more bone meal? We probably should. Oh, we have it. I know there's seeds here. Yes. I'll put those in a little generator thing. I'll leave this here for now. Maybe some seeds. Okay. Like that, I suppose. make some more. It's a lot of seeds here. It's a lot of seeds from the farm, bro. It's a lot. This is what causing all the seeds. So many. Okay. Now I'm hungry. How awful. Okay. Yeah, right. I have the armor on me, so I'm fine there. How... The best bet is just probably to just go down, I think. Just take the normal way out. Wait. Take the normal way down. We'll take the elevator while we're here. Might as well. Wrong one. I think we should have more bone meal somewhere. I think I need more. So we might as well go look for it while we're here. You're lucky that I'm a good person. You're lucky, chicken. You're very lucky. There are some here. Good. I think that's fine for now. Okay, we gotta go back. I'm hungry, bro. Oh, I don't have any food. I'm going to become hungry and then we won't be able to run. Oh my god. We're gonna have to walk now. How awful. We'll run until I can't run. So we get faster. Yeah. Now we're gonna have to walk. It's not even that slow, it just feels a lot slower. I'm just killing myself. What are we building? Right now we're collecting some wood. We're filling up the sock. I was thinking of like building the wall and everything, but it's not really working out. It's expensive, so we need some stuff. Food. There. Right now we're just getting some more wood. Might just do that. Saplings. I know that I don't need that many. I'm thinking I'll take away some so that like when it drops saplings it won't like take up too much space. Do we have any more? It's best if we have saplings on us. No, I don't think so. Okay. So we can start with the mangrove a bit, right? We'll do something fun, like the mangrove, you know? Now, how are you feeling? I can't see any saplings on your legs. That's a bit bad. Kinda need that. this just gonna float forever? Okay, no, it's not. Now it's doing something. I don't know if it's gonna drop saplings as well. I think I might have to go and get some otherwise. I don't really know how mangrove works. I think we might have to go and get a sapling. I have a couple in a chest. In my chest house. We're gonna have to run back again. We might have to. Seems like it. Do we have a mine cart here? I don't know if we do. I'm too lazy to run back. Please tell me we have. Yes, we have a mine cart. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be dropping anything. Okay, it's gonna be loud now, by the way. I'm too tired to care about sound. So, deal with it. We're here. There we go. We're back. Green will. See, green will. Okay. Saplings, right? Saplings. I'll bring all of them except one. Because we clearly need it. Wait. We'll just take the minecart again. I'm too tired. I didn't get enough sleep, okay? I didn't get enough sleep for this. I can't deal with this. Ah. The farm. Whee! Now we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. How great. That is why we have that freaking railway station. That's why we have it. Because sometimes it's so annoying to run back and forth all the darn time. Okay, so you can pick them up like that. That's good. That one is not done yet. Okay, I'm gonna let that one grow for now. I'll go and get another tree while that one grows. We need to get back some of the saplings. I'm not preparing to go and find more, you know. We can do some birch. We didn't have too much birch, so we can do with that. Now this, though, I do know the saplings will fall, so I just don't know a lot about the mangrove. There's nothing more, right? No, it's just that one, okay. We'll just wait for that one to grow, that sapling to grow. Here we go. Wait, why did I take the dark wood? We're not gonna cut any dark wood anyways. Not oak either. See, now it will go a lot faster. Come on. There we go. Because now I'll just do this all over again. On repeat, so to say. I'm gonna use the diamond axe for now, just to like use it done, if that makes sense. Enderman, how are you during this fine evening? Saplings come. I feel like we need to empty a chest or something. Somewhere there. There we go. Okay. Okay, I got it. Saplings. Can you make a big mangrove? I mean, I know you can, but like, do you need to like have 4 then? Or how does that work? Are you done? Ah, it wasn't done yet. Okay, whatever. I was risking it. I risked it. I don't know if that's how it works, but I'm doing it like that. Ugh. Yeah, I think that was all. It seems to be falling now. At least that one there then. Oh god. I'm sorry, bro. Talk about having anger issues. God damn. Literally my home. Like, what do you mean? Back off. Does he want to fight or something? We need 1 moss block. It gotta be 1. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, you gotta have at least 1 moss block. Damn. There we go. Okay. That one is gonna do its thing. And while that one do its thing, we can go here. I think I'm just gonna leave it and let the saplings fall actually. Because I do need saplings for these like rarer ones. It's not like it's particularly rare to like have acacia, but you know, like you don't find it everywhere. You find oak everywhere, you know. You don't find it everywhere. I don't have enough energy, and I'm just simply not bothered enough to go and have to look for it. So I'm gonna like try and keep the sapling, you know? So I can actually, I'll just put one away to make sure that we have at least one. And then I'll let that one grow for itself. This is dark word, yeah. Then we should probably go down here. This is the one that we finished recently. After like a million years of just not doing anything about it. We finally did it. So it's finally done. After so long. We finally have a jungle wood tree. There we go. Damn. It's funny because I don't have any buildings with any of these woods, but I know that I've used this for like tools and stuff when I built with like dark wood and spruce and those, because I needed those for the actual buildings, right? But I needed also like to save like the spruce and the dark wood for the building, if that makes sense. Like I needed to save it for the actual like, how do I say, like I needed to save the actual like wood for the building, which meant that like I couldn't use it to like, you know, get sticks or whatever. That means like I used all this like jungle and acacia and stuff, which in the end ended up with like me not having any of that wood, which is why I'm doing this, making sure I get. Oh come on, why? Oh that bitch. God damn, it's loud. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, shut it. We're not looking. You're eating chicken though. Come on. Bam. Getting the sapling. Nothing interesting here, no. There's nothing interesting there either. Whatever. Maybe I should just stay here. We'll just stay here and look at it. We'll just look at it. To make sure we don't miss the sapling. We need a sapling. And waiting for like the leaves to disappear. Wait, I can leave this here if we go to the mangrove, because mangrove is just behind here. So it's not too far. They won't despawn. Okay, now let's let's not die, okay? Let's not die. Jesus. We need more saplings. You can't do this. Like, what was that? What kind of a shit? That was nothing. That was nothing. That was awful. Goodness. Oh. Anyway. I was gonna eat my chicken. Okay, we've gotten some saplings now. There you go. Now we just need to get another sapling so that I can place it there. Come on. Hello? Did I miss a one? No, I didn't. There. There we go. Bro! Yeah, what the fuck? You can't just take from my wall. Asshole. Stop. God, they keep doing this. Assholes. There. Stop. Leave it. Damn it. Stop. They keep ruining the wall. God damn. Yeah, don't touch the wall then, bro. Ugh. It's my freaking wall. Damn. These have to be annoying. Can't they literally just let it be? Do they have to? Do they have to break everything? I feel like they don't. They're just being assholes. That is my opinion. And I feel like my opinion is correct. Ugh. Okay. It takes so much. We did actually have spruce, just not in the chests. Are we gonna do that? I think I have everything else. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, okay, we do have everything. I was like, wait. Did we drop off the birch? But we didn't. Okay. Let's go. We'll take the elevator this time, guys. We're just gonna take the elevator. Jesus, my skin is almost the same color as the netherite. I didn't notice that. Okay. We're gonna do a bit of climbing. We're Tarzan, you know. Always do a climbing. For real, we always do this though. We never take the actual path. We just run. Okay, we didn't have any spruce. We have more birch. More mangrove, that's good. Some more of the mangrove roots. Okay. We do have some more jungle though. That's good. And occasion. That's good. There we go. Right? And then just drop this off here. Oh my god. There. Oh, we gotta go and get my tools. Oh, how annoying. I forgot them. We'll go and get them. Let's go get the tools. I forgot my tools. Oh, we don't have any minecarts, do we? I don't think we do. I think they're all gone. I mean, they're not gone, but like they're not here. Oh, there is one. Great. Then we don't have to walk. I'm tired. I become lazy. It makes sense, doesn't it? There we go. I'll keep it with me because we're gonna go get back as well. Gotta get back, you know? There we go. Hello, bully streamer Sapiba. Hello. What's up? How? There we go. That looks a bit better. Yeah, it does. It does look a bit better. I was just thinking of how I wanted it. Okay. Like that, and like that. How's your day going? It's doing good. I'm so incredibly tired. I'm trying to keep my sanity right now. Otherwise, I'm good. Just slowly dying, otherwise... otherwise it's great. It's great. Any leather? Goodness, so loud. No, I was thinking of organizing the chest, but we might just use signs. I'll go check how many signs we have. I don't think we have many, but we do have a lot of wood now. So we'll just use that. Just use that. Use some classical oak signs. Should be fine. Should get find some glow squids and light them up a bit. Let me get the other happy song. I should make a new stream playlist. Because I have a lot of things in here that are copyright, so I don't dare to like let the playlist just play. I'm terrified. We should make a new one. Thank you for the follow, Stage 4. I am gonna assume you want your name on the wall, so I'll go and put you on the wall. Just scream at me if you don't. Simple as that. Scream at me if you don't want your name on the wall. We're here anyways, so I might as well. We're gonna make some signs anyways, so. Seppi assuming things again. I mean, it is literally on the screen. I would assume that like if this person is watching my stream that they have figured out that that's like, that's gonna happen. I think that my chat is really smart. I just say, I think that they're really smart people. And I believe that you understand what will happen. Okay? There we go. I trust you. Oh my god, we had so much sticks. I'm a lost cause. I'm a lost cause forever. I need to start looking into actually my chests. God damn it. Let's put you on the wall. I'm running. Ah. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be all the way up? You can be all the way up. Right, Luke. I was gonna look and see if you were here. Is Luke here? I know I added a lot of people, but I don't... No, Luke isn't here. I'll add Luke then too. Oh my goodness, where are you? There you are. Stage. There you are. I'll add Luke too, because he was complaining earlier. Or they. I don't know their pronouns. The person. The person Luke complained about it. There. I see my name. Yeah. I never remove anybody's name. I know that like half of these probably have like unsubbed or whatever, unfollowed. But I've written everybody. It didn't come up. We gotta rewrite it. Yeah, it's ignore what's happening right now, okay? Wait. Oh. Actually, that is kind of saving it to do it like that. It's less awkward then. Oh, by the way, Twitch has a soundtrack app. I'm gonna assume you haven't checked it out yet, but you should. It's copyright free and the songs are pretty good. Well, that's good then. I'll check it out then. Yeah, I will. Thank you. That might help me like a lot. It's trouble though, because I need to keep the copyright away from both my Twitch and YouTube. And they both are like judgmental asses. They judge everything. Like they judged like a song that was in Sims being played in Sims. They were singing in Simlish. Bro. Yeah. Signs. Let's go and write some stuff on some chests. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I clearly can't do two things at the same time. There's services out there to don't mean to promote, but has copyright free stuff you can use on any platform. That's great. I probably should like put an effort into looking into that. Probably should. Look how pretty it looks when it's lit up. Those lamps have really helped. Like those lamps helped a lot. Actually, that's great. Boink, boink, boink. Down we go. And there we go. Run! Run! Ah! Hey, I made it. I'm alive. Oh my god. Okay. Let's not be an idiot. Now. How are we supposed to do this? Maybe we... Should we write on every chest? I'm thinking we can just write like here. So... Wait, maybe we should do like... Okay. It should look pretty, right? How do we even spell the carrots? Like that? I hope so. I have it in English, right? Yeah. I'll check it out. Carrot. Yes, carrot. Potato. So, potato, 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 potato. One more. What more do we have? Jesus. Wheat, I guess. Wheat. Then I'm actually just gonna be like, just seeds, because it's a lot. It's a lot of seeds. It's gonna be needed. I really don't know how to do with the walls. I've been thinking about it. I don't really know how to do it. Right, I'm using dark as well, dark oak. Maybe I should go and get some dark oak and like start doing something with the walls. I don't know. It would be cool. Let's play around with the cobblestone. Let's play around with the cobblestone a bit. What would be cool? Oh yeah, because it's like that, right? That's what ruins it, because it's like that. What if we just like do that? Maybe that's boring. Is it? That's not boring. Add some texture, like we don't need it to be a miracle, we just need it to not look awful. That could be fine. I just need something that is not dirt. You know? Anything that's just not dirt. We can do that. We need to go and get some more stuff then. Oh goodness, where did I put it this time? I keep losing everything that I have here. There it is. Actually the last chest. Okay. Of course. Okay. These are spruce. These are dark wood. We need to change that. We need to change those. Like it's not big of a difference really. I know it's loud, ignore it. Nah. It's so like gray. Like that. But how is it? It's fine like this. Like that? It should probably be a bit up. Like that. Maybe? Jesus Christ. Like that. Like this. Sorry, I'm checking my microphone. It's being weird. Whatever. Can't be bothered. I do not at all have anger issues. What do you mean? What? What are you saying? No. Oh my god. I don't. I promise. Shut up. God damn. The animals just continue to be annoying. Day in and day out. Okay. I'm stealing it. And this. And a lot of cobble. There we go. We'll just take the same way back because I'm too tired to run. We've been running too much already. Oh, it's already been too much. Bam. And we survived yet again. Yet another ride, we survived. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, of course not. Ah, everything is full. Okay. To begin, let's change these. These are spruce, right? Yeah, they are. Then we're gonna change those. We're gonna have to fix the path again. I know we are. Goodness. Wow. Because when we remove these, some of it is gravel at the top. So it's gonna fall down and cause an issue. If we don't have the silk touch, of course, that would help a lot actually. I know there's more spruce somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I did the same. Okay. There. Yeah, okay, we're at the path now. Okay. We survived, I think. Yeah, we did. That's wonderful. Okay. Not of me not being able to hit anything. There we go. This is spruce, but we don't need to talk about that. We'll just ignore it. Okay? Good. Good. I don't really know how to like do anything. How to do anything? I don't know. I wanna like I don't really know how I'm supposed to do the wall thing. I'll just pretend like this is like spruce. I'll just change it later. I'll just change it. For now, we're just gonna pretend like this is how it's supposed to be. We'll just pretend. We'll do some pretending, you know? We're all in denial anyways, so it's gonna work out just fine pretending. This a bit like wrong. Wait, which one is this? Is this block? Okay. I don't really know why that matters, but it does now. It does now, okay. It matters to me for no reason, really, other than it just does. Okay. I can't build, clearly, so I'm just doing my best to make it decent. I feel like we all understand that, you know? Right. And I thought we did so well. Oh, there. I was like, what? What? I think I'm just we're gonna do it like that, because that way I will find it easily when we actually fix the path again. I'll easily find like where the gravel is supposed to be. this up because it's annoying having it laying around. I don't even know if this is gonna look good, but I don't have any other ideas. And we need some contrast to all this dark. So I think cobble might just help that. At least I hope it will. Can't do that. It gotta be like, yeah, exactly like that. That's what I'm thinking. Wow, really? Okay. Yeah, okay. Do I have another crafting table in here? Could I be so lucky that there's like a crafting table inside one of the chests? No. However, I can make one. So that is okay. I was thinking of putting something back here. This would make sense, wouldn't it? Too unbothered to care about the zombie right now, I'm gonna be real. I really do not care just about the zombie. Yeah, that's fine by me, honestly. There we go. I'm hungry. Oh my god. I just remember that there's food in the world and I became happy. Then I became sad with the fact that I do not have that food and I am hungry. I want to eat. Will I be able to convince my mother to make me food? Probably not. But it is worth a try. I will make an effort later. I will make an effort. There we go. Ah, great. Maybe it's not supposed to be there. I don't know. I don't know what I was planning. I'm just building. I haven't made a plan, you know? Like, I'm just kind of building and seeing where it goes. Hoping that it will look okay. But I think it looks fine, actually. It helps with the contrast. Because right now there's a lot of darkness in here. I feel like we need the contrast. Oh my god. Seriously. We need the contrast. Especially since like both like the pillars or whatever and the floor is just as dark. We need to do it like this, I think. Okay, we should just make a lot of stairs. I understand, zombie, you exist. Oh my goodness. Does it look like I care though? Oh my god. The zombie really thinks that I give a shit. It's just annoying at this point. But I need to keep like an eye out. I'm not supposed to stream over 3 hours. I need to keep an eye out. I'm gonna forget otherwise. I'm so focused. Like I am deadly focused on what I'm doing at the moment. this works out pretty well. It keeps like the, but it's not just like, you know, like I wanted to have it so that like the wall is there and not there. Do you get it? Like inwards like that. But it's Minecraft, so we can't really do that. At least I think we can't. Can we? So so this is like the best that we could get, honestly. Now we're gonna come up to the gravel and everything. Yeah, there we go. It's fine, it's fine. We'll fix that later. We don't have to do that today. Well, looks like the mangrove grew. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Cool. Damn. I'll deal with that later. Jesus. That looks ugly though, like when you do it like that. It got like turn. Or maybe like that, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, what am I even doing? Like that. Yeah. Okay, this is better. Yeah, exactly. So it gotta be like that. That, and then... Ah. Oh my god. Hands. Noob. No, thank you. There we go. It does actually look quite a lot better. We need more light in here though. We definitely do, but I'm thinking to put like some just light here or whatever. I'll figure that one out later. Now, the mangrove grew a bit. Hello? Yeah. Can I even reach that? Can I reach that bow? Ow. Holy shit, it's big. Really is huge. This is what I talked about when I was like, oh, isn't it supposed to be like big or whatever. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Well, I'm not gonna cut this down now. I do not have enough energy. This is the same with like acacia. Like it's annoying to cut down. I'm not gonna do this right now. But I am gonna take the saplings. That I am. Sometime we might even like remove this and like put chests instead. But for now this is like a good wall or whatever you say. Yeah. It's here that is the trouble with the mangrove. Hopefully they don't add a new tree anytime soon. Because I don't know where else to put it. I'm a bit real. Like possibly here, but like this fits so well down here to like have more chests. Like this is for something else, you know, like the strange, just like the strange form. It's meant for something else. That it is. How am I supposed to do that? I'll remove this. I think. And do this. There we go. I think. I don't know how else to do it. We're at the like a big path now. I know where we are. That's why there's like gravel all over the place. We're not at the smaller one anymore. That's just gonna look ugly. How am I supposed to do that? Yeah, okay. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to build, clearly. How? How? Is this good? Is it good? Because objectively, I think this looks like shit. Again, I think this looks like shit, but we don't have anything else, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I know I'm gonna have to remove these later, but I'm gonna place these for now. So I'm gonna place them there for now. Hello? Someone is burning. That gotta be uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Up. Up we go. Maybe I'll just remove this for now. I'm making a whole freaking wall anyways. Oh. Missed that part. I thought it was like, why isn't it working? Am I placing it as something wrong? But no, you just didn't have any more marks on it. When you don't think. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start thinking. That would help. I would assume that it would. Okay. So that, it's only that section that's a bit scuffed right now that I'm gonna have to fix. We're gonna have to fix that one. Otherwise it's pretty good. I'd say. Okay. Alright, we gotta do that too. Wait. Thank you for the follow, Monster Blood. Thank you. I'll put you on the wall. Wait. I'll go do it. We'll go do it. I'm such a kind-hearted person, you know? Wow. Please, I hope you hear the sarcasm in that, okay? Wait, do I even have it on me? I don't. I do not have it on me, bro. You know what? Fuck the minecart. We're running. We're running. We're running. We're running to the sign. What's the fastest way? I think it's through the trees. We'll run through the trees then. We need a pause from the wall anyways. I'm like focusing on the details of the wall so much to the point where I feel like everything is just becoming one. I need to stop looking at the wall for a second. So, we'll write your name and then we'll continue. My eyes are like dying. I woke up just a couple of hours ago. You know, like I am still dead. I am just signing out in my brain right now. I'm not meant to focus. This is like me at like the first class of the day in school, you know, like I'm just not functioning. I'm barely there, you know. You might as well just call me dead. Monster. Does that have something to do with the K-pop group Monster X? Or is that just like monster blood, you know, of being badass? Or it's just, as soon as I hear monster, that's just the reference that I get in my head, that is Monster X. But you know, though K-pop is popular, it's not that popular. You know, it's not that popular. I really shouldn't assume. It's just the reference that I got in my head because I'm stupid. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. This streamer doesn't know anything. I am the uneducated one here, okay? In this power household, the chat is above me. It has the control. I have no control whatsoever. I don't think I ever will. I'm just here. I'm just here, vibing. Okay. Like, I have paths. I need to start using them. I put energy into building this shit. I put energy. I need to walk on them. I can't just ignore it. I do this so many times. I do some Tarzan shit, like being in the freaking trees. Like, what? I need to actually use the paths that I've been building. Like, I put an effort. I really should use them, shouldn't I? God damn. Okay. Ah! Where's that from? Oh, this is from under. We're under the wall right now. Ah. This is from under the techno monument or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Again, I'm not English. I don't know. I put those under there to give like a lot of light. It worked, so success. How am I supposed to do this now? Okay, I can. Okay, good. I was like, can I even do this? It's a bit scuffed, but I think I can figure it out. Yeah. I just gotta like have the right angle every time I place. I just have to focus a bit more. Okay. See, that's like, I was too far there. Okay. Wait, that's wrong. There. Yeah. Okay. Got it. This is difficult. God. It will make it look prettier though, so it's okay. What am I supposed to do with all the slabs now then? What am I supposed to do with those? I don't know. Okay. Oh, ah! There you go. There. Hello? Okay. There you go. Look, it looks good, doesn't it? Like, it's not a remarkable thing, of course, but like, it's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. I feel like it's okay. You know, like, for this to be like some cellar, like storage cellar, then I feel like this is good. Okay. You gotta keep in mind that this is like a storage-ish. Think of it as those like Canadian like syrup cellars, you know? Or like those wine cellars that some people have. You know those. Think of it as that. Just like farm edition. You know? In that case, then this wall is pretty cool. Right? At least it's not awful. Maybe it's not cool, but it's not shit, you know? It's not shit. It's better than shit, you know? You know? I'm trying to like place, but it's just no. Yep. Okay, wait. Am I doing this correctly? No, I don't feel like I am. It's fine. It's fine by me. Fine by me. Looks good enough. Do we want another song? We need another chill song. We can do the children song. That's the children song. Iconic nonetheless. I just switch between my like 3 weird songs. Because everything else in this playlist, like, it's not copyright. But like, it is, if you're thinking like 2010 gamer channel made by like an 11-year-old, then like, you get what music I'm talking about, you know? It's that intense explosion, you know? It can't be more intense. And like, I'm here like placing stairs upside down. I don't think it fits the mood really, does it? There's so many, and there's so many rap songs. I get that it's non-copyright, but I don't want to hear like listen to rap. That's not really my thing. And even like if it was like sort of like would have been fine. It's still weird. I'm playing Minecraft. Like, I'm here for the instrumental. The instrumental part of music, not the intense again rap. I'm in love with you, but you're broken. La 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 la. You know. I feel like I've heard enough of that. Okay, we need to put on lights here, otherwise we'll die next time we get back. Oh, how am I supposed to do that? I should have thought about that before. I don't have enough arms. Wait, do I? Ah, I do. How remarkable. I still can't see the screen though. I have like a window literally right behind me. I also have one like, wait, hold on. I also have one like at the kind of like the side. Wait, there. Great. So like there's so much sunlight right now that is like blinding me from my screen. I can't see a shit. Hello. Screen, where are you? Do I have any cobble here? Wow. 4. I did see that. We don't have a lot of stone. We don't really need stone, do we though? We need cobble. We'll use this for now though. We'll get more later. You know what I wish? That we could like have slabs and then like put them back into blocks. You know, like melt them or something. Or anything, really. Okay. I'll just do that now because I know I'll forget it otherwise. There you go. Okay. Damn it. Hello? There. Up we go again. You know, if we're up here, we might as well just fix everything else that we've ruined. Like, ugh. There you go. What's that? Ah, that one that we didn't figure out yet. Okay. Okay. We didn't figure that one out either. Hello? Not what I thought. There we go. Right, right. There's a few places that we haven't figured out yet. I'll do that while we're here, since I forgot to do that before. Okay. There are a few that's just like a hole, because we haven't figured out really how to do with the wall there yet. Okay. There's nothing else, is there? No. Most of it is just covered by dirt, really. I mean, like, most of this place is also like a farm, so it makes sense, doesn't it? But still. It's still a fact. Okay. Can I build? I don't have any else, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that then. Okay, we're gonna hit the 3-hour mark soon, my ladies and gentlemen. And whatever you are. People, you know. I think what we're gonna do is we are going to see there. We're gonna drop all of this off here. There we go. And for the last 10 minutes before I go and eat nom nom food, we're gonna organize a bit. We can move this a bit so that we get away with these chests, because they're not even supposed to be there. There you go. We'll move them all the way. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. The idea is to like cover the storage full until like you can't possibly get more in, and then we go and like get emeralds and stuff, you know. I might even steal some villagers and get them here, if I'm even mean. If I am that mean, then I might. Okay. I think the next time we're gonna play Minecraft, we're just gonna like collect the farm again. It's not gonna be the only thing that we're gonna do. It's gonna be one of the things, because we need to like I said, stack up on the farming stuff. I'll get some more carrots and then some wheat with me. Okay. How are we? Carrots. Wheat. We need to make a couple more, because we need to have like pumpkins and stuff. That was the idea, at least. Okay. Potatoes. Seeds. That freaking mangrove is so big. I didn't know it would be that tall. I knew it would be tall, but I didn't know it would be that tall, you know. Okay, whatever, I'll just leave it like that. It doesn't really matter where I place it, as long as like it's at the space where it's supposed to be, then I'm kind of cool with it. Okay. That's also where the mushrooms were. I didn't know they were there. Now I know. I'll do that. Just for the sake of balancing. Okay, wait, should I put the poisonous potatoes just down here? I'll do that, yeah. I'll do that. Okay. My sight right now is like distorted. It's so hard to look when it's like sun behind me and shit. As well as I'm tired. Like I'm very much out of it. Like when I stood up to start stream, I was still feeling nauseous. And I had like a mild headache. That's why I'm like half out of it. I mean, I might not even be real at this point. Am I even here? I'm just, oh my goodness. It's like pushing yourself, you know. I'm fine, but like, I'm a bit out of it. It really is like when you're like, when you're really tired, and you're still like, you have to go up, you know, like maybe it's school or whatever, but you have to like get up. It feels like that, but in a harsher sense. It's like forcing yourself to go up against like your body's wishes, so to say. So great. We got that emptied out. I might do that, and that. And there we go. There we go. It's a lot more clean now. I really gotta empty these shits out, like, goddamn. Yeah. But I'll probably empty them out once I'm like properly finished with building in here. Still have some more chests that needs to be added and stuff. You know? Yeah. We did get a while though. So we know kind of where everything is supposed to be. But we can probably add something between here maybe. Or whatever. We'll figure that one out. That's not the problem here. The problem isn't where to have the chests, because I can literally put them just here, and they will look just as great. That's not really like an issue. Okay. Yeah? What do we say? I'm thinking possibly, maybe. What do we think?
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone.
There we go.
Just to find someone
Are we ready? Are we ready? Next time, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. So I'm like awake, at least. No, because I was so dead this morning. It was just, I was out of it. Like, damn, I was dead. You might as well have called me dead. Like, I could not deal. I could not deal. But yeah. I hope everybody had a great day today. Thank you everybody that followed. Genuinely, thank you so much. I don't know why you follow, but thank you anyways. I'm gonna be grateful nonetheless. But yeah, take care of yourself, you know, eat, drink, everything. Just like I say every time, you need to take care of yourself, because how are you supposed to get anything done if you're not even working well, right? We need to take care of ourselves. Do our parts. Do our part to care for your health. thank you so much, everybody that came today and vibed with all of us. I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna get some water. I'm so warm. I'm gonna turn on my fan as well because that one is gonna save me. And then I'm actually just gonna lay down in my bed because I'm still feeling nauseous. I'm still feeling unwell. I'm probably not gonna eat like any snacks today at all. I'm just gonna like wait until dinner and just only eat dinner today because holy shit. Just ew. Everything is ew today. Goodness. But yeah, take care of yourself and everything, you know, as always, you know, of course, I think you get it. I think you know what to do. You can see my screen, all my social media, do whatever you want, you know. If you want to help me, which I'll be very grateful if you help support me, then you do that if you want to. Thank you so much if you do, but I'm not gonna force you. So do whatever you want, you know what to do. You know it. I mean, if you're on Twitch, then you definitely know what to do. There's all my social media. I'm very active on Instagram, if that says anything. And I promised my chat to work on a Discord, so that's gonna also come in the future. You can also check out my VOD channel, Sapiba VODs, that I've started to. I haven't moved all my VODs, but like I've started posting the VODs there now. So if you want to watch those and rewatch, then there I am. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the 28th, at least. Yeah. I'll be ready for that. I'll be ready for the new Sims pack to arrive. But yeah, I stream every Saturday and Sunday on Twitch, and I can possibly, like, there's a chance that I might go live on Tuesdays. Was it Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays? Not Mondays. I'm dead on Mondays. Okay, I'm out of it. I'm dead. But yeah, for example, the 28th I'm gonna stream, right? And 28th I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna stream Sims. Because the new pack is coming out and that kid is gonna go to school. I'm gonna give her a makeover and she's gonna look awesome. But yeah, have a great day, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm literally here. If you want to hear from me between streams, then go to my Instagram. I'm there all the time. I'm a nerd on Instagram. You'll see me there. See you guys. Bye. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye 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 bye. Bye.